All right, welcome into another beautiful episode 44 of the Cavemen Media Podcast.
Woo!
Welcome. You can watch the show on YouTube if you're not. You can subscribe, interact with the show, tweet at us at Cavemen Media. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on all podcast platforms.
I was going to say that.
Sorry.
Pandora too.
Pandora's
Not
still
a
around.
podcast
Pandora
platform.
exists?
Is Pandora still a
They
thing?
do podcasting.
Do that.
Do that.
Do
So
they
what do you
really?
do? Just click a station and it randomly
Just
plays
randomly
about it?
plays?
I have no clue.
Then you
But
got
it
commercials in between.
Advertised it the other day.
5-minute commercial.
Pandora was
5-minute
great
commercial.
I don't
there
use
for a
Pandora.
while. Pandora was
Back
the
in
best.
like
but
2011, 12.
But yeah, the commercials. I didn't get to choose my own music. I mean,
Well, you got to
that's-
pay.
it's
If you
terrible.
pay now, you get it's like Apple Music or anything.
Yeah.
No, Panera. Hey, they stepped
Panera.
up.
Well,
our
we're already
game.
this far invested.
Pandora,
So.
whatever.
Pandora. That's all I'm saying.
Panera?
Hey,
Mac and
hey,
cheese, music.
we appreciate you. Connor's here. Jordan's here. At Matt the Ranger.
At the Matt the Ranger.
You really
We will
need
get
to-
this
every
right one
time.
day.
You really
Cody.
need to add the park in there because it really just
I
throws
tried.
me
Somebody
off.
has it.
There's another Matt the Park Ranger.
Yeah.
We need to get him on the show
No,
pronto.
Dude, I've been trying.
I'm
I think
reaching
I've
out
talked
to
about
him.
this on the show before.
You tried to
I've
get.
been trying to get at just Connor Gray.
Yeah.
And it's some like
I wonder if I could
12-year-old
get
kid
Cody
with
Gray.
4 followers. And because I'm not famous, I can't get it.
When was the last time he tweeted?
Like 5 years ago. I don't think he's ever
I got
tweeted,
mine.
actually.
You're at Jordan Lease right now.
I am. One and only.
Here's the new challenge. Our goal, Matt, Connor, and myself, we're going to see who can get our at name. Just our name,
First.
Cody Gray, Connor Gray.
Well, good luck because you can't.
We're just going to...
Everybody tried.
Whoever could do it
Bam.
first.
I'm here.
Whoever can do it first, whether we have to pay that person or whatever.
I could probably get. at
My,
Matthew
see,
Randolph.
it would be easier if the person was active, but he's not active.
You need to contact Twitter.
I did.
That's a
They
new
said,
challenge
fuck
for
off,
us.
you have 500 followers. Who are you?
New challenge. But yes, we appreciate you guys listening to our show as you do. We appreciate those true fans that we have out there. We got a few true ones out there.
Yep.
One day we'll give
A
some
handful
shout
of
outs
them.
to them. But hey, we got a giveaway coming up.
Ooh.
Giveaway. We're going to do a Fire Stick. It's going to be our next giveaway.
Whoa.
Everybody
A
can
fire
use a
stick?
fire stick.
Fire Stick. You can literally watch anything on them. I have 3 of them hooked up at my house.
I have one.
I
3
have
of
one
them.
too.
Yep, 3 fire
I love
sticks.
it. You can watch literally anything. So we're going to give one of those away. But first, we've got to reach 1,000 followers on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there. Less than 150 away.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we hit 1,000 followers, we're going to give away a Fire Stick. Amazon Fire Stick. It's like a
doable,
$50
people.
value. Last I
Sure.
checked. I don't know. All right, let's get into the show here. We're going to bring it to the table as we do every week. Jordan, lead it off.
Alrighty. So I found an article here about the Bengals-Browns fans. So apparently some fans sent a petition to the state of Ohio to let Browns and Bengals fans in the state of Ohio to have access to medical marijuana.
Interesting.
I don't think it's a bad idea
Because
there's
it's
lot
a
of heartbreak.
condition.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean
it
the
is-
Bengals break our heart, and then obviously the Browns are a dumpster fire, so it makes perfect sense.
I mean, I do feel like being a Browns fan does take a toll on my life.
It does.
Like, it
definitely.
physically
That's
puts
where your
me
hair
through
went.
hell on Sundays. It physically puts me through hell on Sundays.
The playoff game a few years ago, it took at least 5 years off my life, I'll tell you.
It's rough. I mean, I'm not saying I would try it if it did go through, but I mean, maybe I'd have to. I've never been into it before. Into
Yeah,
the
Matt couldn't
vitamins
arrest
per
us
se.
for it.
Yeah, he could.
And he
but
can't do it because he's a Steelers fan.
Yeah, that sucks.
There you go.
If you did get medically cleared for marijuana, Matt, would you be able to do it even though you're a Ranger?
No, it'd still be against our policy.
Are you serious?
But even
Yeah.
though it's a medical condition,
Yeah,
It's
it'd
illegal.
still be against our policy.
What if it
Even
become-
if it came recreationally legally in Ohio,
What about
we
nationally?
still couldn't do it. It would still be in our policy. Just like some hospitals don't allow their employees to smoke cigarettes,
Really?
tobacco free.
I
didn't
know
that was a
some
thing.
people at my work, they get tested for alcohol.
Nah.
But then again, they're mechanics. So.
But alcohol also only lasts in your system for like 72
6
hours.
hours. 72 hours?
I think so.
I
Maybe
think-
24.
I think you're wrong.
I think it's
That's
at least
seems
24.
A bit much. Like for just a like
Well, it depends how much you drink,
Depends
obviously.
how much. If you go on a bender,
It depends on a lot of things.
then
like a blow test. It's not
I
in
don't
your
think that's how
system.
they test people at work.
no, it'd be a.
They can test alcohol in your urine.
Yes, because I remember hearing a
And your
story
blood.
on, I think it was Heartland. Todd went to, or I think it was Todd's friend or somebody he had marijuana in his system, so he had his friend give him his urine because he was clean. But the night before, he went out and like partied hard, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, you're clear, but You might want to get your stomach pumped or something.
Because he's so drunk. I think I heard that.
And before we come off this topic, I found a quote here from Rob Ryan commenting on it.
Okay.
He's I think he's a senator, right?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know. I know he's important.
He's like the senator of Connecticut.
So, what? So,
Fact
anyways,
check me.
he read this proposal, joked around with it, and said, and I quote, "Maybe they should sell marijuana as well as beer at the stadium. It might calm the crowd down."
Now the crowd would literally, like, something would happen. They'd be like, dude,
Did you see that? dude, did you see that play? Where
so
are we?
Maybe there would be less people
We're
throwing
in
beer
Cleveland?
cans at people.
Maybe.
And
Maybe.
punching trash cans.
Yeah.
It's be a cloud of smoke over the stadium.
That's how it is in, like, San Francisco,
Seattle, Denver.
Seattle.
I was just thinking,
Denver
too,
especially.
if this does pass, which it won't, be a good way to bring Josh Gordon back.
Yeah, he would definitely
He
be
can
back.
come
in
to
the league.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
My table segment actually does involve a former NFL player, Antonio Brown. We talk about him every week, unfortunately.
He's always doing something.
But he sent out a tweet at the Logan Paul, the YouTube guy.
Yep.
Oh, God.
And
Professional
now, I guess
boxer.
they're gonna square up. So Logan Paul did fight one.
Two.
I saw one against some KSI guy.
Yeah, they fought twice.
Oh, they did fight twice. The same
just
guy.
gonna disrespect
guy, yeah.
KSI like that.
I got.
Has he won?
I got.
Logan Paul won the first fight. KSI won the second fight.
Okay, so he's
I thought
one
they
and one
tied
then.
one of the fights.
No.
You
I
sure?
don't
The
know.
first
Did
one, I
they?
thought they tied.
No, Logan Paul won the first one.
So for my research, I only saw one fight, and Logan Paul had lost that fight. So maybe they did have a rematch, and they're 1-1. But I got Logan Paul. He's 6'2", 199. AB stands at 5'10", 185. So that's about 4 inches difference, 15 pounds. Logan Paul, 2-fight experience. I think he would probably put Antonio Brown to sleep pretty quick.
Yeah, but you
I
forget
think so. Go ahead.
Speed kills.
I think so just because he's bigger, but Antonio Brown, he is conditioned to play an NFL game as a wide receiver. So
Okay.
I think he could definitely last a little longer. Because if you watch those fights, Logan Paul, they're both gassed, like, within the first round or two.
'Cause, I mean, if Logan Paul could land one quick, then it's over.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
Hey, I hope it happens.
If
But
AB
maybe a lot of
runs a
money.
little running match like Floyd Mayweather did at the end of his career, then you never
Yeah.
know.
Maybe he'll knock some sense into Antonio Brown.
God,
Yeah, I don't think he can afford to lose any more brain cells.
Take any more blows to the head.
You think they actually fight? You think Antonio Brown would really get the boxing
I don't
match?
think it would happen.
Who knows what he's gonna do?
Antonio Brown will do anything that brings in income.
I think he's all talk. I think he's all talk. He's not getting.
If he's gonna get paid for it, he'll do it.
His music video isn't doing too well.
Really?
Have you watched the thing?
It's awful.
It's terrible.
The song is awful.
I just
the
saw the
video's
little
awful.
preview for it. I didn't mess with it. I cannot stand him. I really cannot stand him. Matt, what are you bringing to the table this week?
So I'm sure if you watch the news or on any social media, you've followed all the World War III talk.
Oh,
Mhm.
So my question to you guys is this: how would you prepare to go to World War III?
how would I prepare?
Yeah, if that happened, which
How would I
think it will.
That's a tough
prepare to
one.
go to war?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first I'd spend a couple days with my loved ones.
Okay.
Aw.
I would just leave mine.
So, are you talking
Jesus.
prepare to like go into battle?
To
like
go to
I'm,
battle.
I am getting off the plane to go.
You
like,
are.
So we're deploying, or
on,
are they invading us?
They have knocked on your door and said, "Connor, you are coming with us.
Fuck.
Today's Monday. By Wednesday, you're gonna be on the battlefield."
Okay, well, yeah, like I said, I'd probably spend a couple days with my loved ones. Probably buy a pack of Trojans.
Jesus.
My man. I don't know what those are.
I'd
But
probably learn how to shoot a gun.
That might help.
Probably read the Bible.
read the Bible.
they might put you in
Read-
IT.
Hey, that's fine with me.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to true battle, like front lines, I don't know that there's much I can do to prepare for that. Just give me a quality gun and hope for the best.
They probably aren't
Quality gun. They're probably quality guns. It's the military.
I mean, they're only spending trillions and trillions of dollars. What can possibly go wrong?
You think they're going to give me a good gun?
I mean, it is the military, so.
I don't know what that means.
Do they not have good
do they-
rifles
no.
in the military?
When I worked on base, we carried the same thing. Handgun is the military, and it's a
Well,
Beretta.
No, I'm talking like an AK-47.
Yeah.
Like
No, we
fully
don't have
automatic.
AK-47s. We'd have like M4s.
Yeah, they
Like,
carry M4.
Something fully auto.
Have you never played any game ever? The terrorists have the AK-47s.
No, I
And
don't.
we have the tactical guns. Yeah.
All right, so I'm advantage me right off the bat. I got the better gun. Teach
Sure.
me how to reload and everything, and
We got
I'm
to
just
teach
gonna
you first.
fire away.
So we would
Hope for the
be,
best.
hopefully a draft never happens.
I hope
Yeah,
to
it's
God
not
no.
I think we're good after what Trump said
World War
on
III starting to
Wednesday.
happen.
I think we're good.
See, I'm exempt from it, so
Why?
because
You
they
have
won't
asthma or
they won't
something?
take public safety away from America.
Oh,
No.
lucky
In
you.
That's
sense,
good.
police officers, firefighters,
You guys still
That's
hiring?
good.
we are.
Jordan, how would you prepare?
Oh, geez, how would I prepare? So, if they came up and knocked on my door and told me I was going to be on the battle, what, 2 days from now?
Yep.
Oh, man, like, take one from Connor here. I'd spend time with my loved ones. I'd probably party a little bit before I went. Honestly, I would ask myself, WWMD, what would Manziel do? And then I would just do it. And then I'd just show up with no experience and hope for
So
the
you
best.
would show up to battle with an 8-ball and some Red Bull.
Would would any of you guys try to get out of it,
Yeah.
Oh,
causing
honestly,
injury to
I would.
yourself?
Yeah.
See how long it takes to become a Canadian citizen? I'm trying to do that.
Longer than 2 days, I would.
Think
assume.
so?
Honestly, if they came knocking on my door, I'd be, all right, let me just grab my sweatshirt and I'd just run out the back.
Just go to Canada and we'll figure it out once we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot yourself in the
If they
foot.
let
That's
me
an
in.
option.
Really?
I would
do
assume
that.
they're not going to take you with a hole in the foot.
I don't know.
That's
Family Guy
I mean,
taught
if
me
we're that
something different.
desperate and they're knocking on my door, I feel like they don't care how many feet you have.
If I can figure out how to work the gun, I'll shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah, if they're coming to my door and asking for me, we're screwed.
Yeah, we might have already lost that battle. That's
Jordan
right.
would open.
I have no idea what you were gonna say, but
Yeah, he's
I
just
want to
la-
hear it.
I
though.
agree.
This is like 50% of my friendship with him. Him just laughing out of randomness.
Yeah, because I think of like what would happen if they knocked on Jordan's door just on a Sunday afternoon. Like, hey man, I know you're probably busy watching football, but we need you to come to battle. Jordan would like look like, shit, like right now.
I'm not home right
I
now.
got food on the way.
Can I finish the game?
DoorDash is coming, man.
What's up? What time's the battle start?
I could be there in time. Perfect attendance in high school. It's no biggie.
Yeah.
Gee, Merry Christmas. All right, Connor, what are you bringing to the table?
Jesus.
So, Mac Miller,
Oh,
R.I.P. He is coming out with a new album.
From the dead?
From the dead, yes. It's like songs that were kind of finished, kind of not finished. Somebody finished them. And I don't know how many songs are on the album, but it comes out January 17th, and it is called Circles.
I heard about it. I'll
Isn't that what
definitely
Post?
listen to it.
He has a song named Circles.
Hmm.
Pretty good song. We'll see how the album is. It's gonna be heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to. It's gonna be tough to listen to.
It's been, what, a year and a half now?
Yeah, about
It's not
that.
really something is the music good or not. It's just kind of something that's
Yeah, it
there
probably is,
that you're
dude.
gonna have to listen to. It'd be
It'd be
tough.
sad.
It'd be really tough.
I have to get in a Snuggie and get some tissues for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Do you
But,
own a Snuggie?
I do. I have a blue one, like the original ones.
Oh,
for you.
I also have a Bengals
I have a
one.
Browns one. Yeah.
I don't own a Snuggie.
I don't
I'm
use
a man.
it, but
You're a man.
okay. I'm a man as well, but
Sorry, Cody.
Wait, what? What did I just miss right there?
I guess if you own a Snuggie, you're not a man.
Nope.
Oh wow, it's tough.
Not a manly man. Like,
Face reality, I guess.
Manly man.
Let's talk about our resolutions that we gave last week. It's a new year, it's a new decade. We gave a little New Year's resolutions. Matt, Connor, and myself, we all agreed that we were gonna do a little sober January. No alcohol for 1 month until Super Bowl Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Going strong.
Going strong, yeah, for about a week there, and then we said, "Screw it."
Fell off the wagon.
We said no, thank you.
I won.
As of right now, we've
Did
all
not
had a
win.
beer, so
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
over.
Nobody won.
I won.
You did not win.
I win.
The
Matt
goal
won
was to
because he
make it
left.
1 month. Nobody made it a month.
Oh,
That
he's
is
got
a
a
true
point.
fact. That is a fact. If you would have made it the month,
Small
Matt,
print.
you would have got your.
Mhm.
I'm
Gotta
proud
read
of
it.
you
You gotta
guys.
read
You
the
guys made it a
parentheses.
whole week, though. That's bigger than a lot of people in this.
So what I did, I don't know what you guys did to fill that void of no alcohol. I replaced it with ice cream. Ate a
Ice
lot of
cream.
ice cream the last few nights. I did drop 4 pounds. I had no alcohol, no pop, no fast food. Dropped a couple pounds. Feel good about that. Also felt really good about the beer I just drank. So
See, I was
Really,
good
really?
for like most of the time, but Friday night came around and I was pretty bored. Ended up we went to a bar for food. Terrible idea.
yeah,
Like the waiter came, he's like, "What do you want to drink?" And literally, no joke, I stared at him for 5 minutes. I was like, water. And then
Just bring it.
Saturday and Sunday was football all day.
Yep.
Me and Cody just sat at his house like sober as can be. It was awful.
We're just
It
silent.
was so awful.
We're just staring at the TV in silence, just watching the game. So we'd look at each other, give each other a nod every once in a while. Just see that
Hanging in
play.
there. With my girlfriend, dude, she was drinking
She
wine
starts
on
drinking
Sunday.
Angry
Yeah.
Orchards and then wine. It's just like, what?
She was like literally
rubbing it
trying
in.
to get me to drink it too. She's like, it was only beer. You can have wine.
She told both of us. She was like, just drink.
Yeah.
Just drink. She said that a couple times.
What a bad influence she
I
is.
know.
And then my mom said she was gonna bring us, me and Cody, over like a late Christmas present that had just came on Sunday, and I was like, God, I hope it's a 12-pack.
Yeah, she did.
Was it?
No, she
No.
didn't
It
even
was a
come.
freaking jacket.
It's a nice jacket.
I hope she doesn't listen. Jeez.
Just kidding, Mom. Thank you for the
It's a,
jacket.
it's a great jacket.
Do you only get one to share?
Yeah.
No, we both got the
It's like
same
they
one.
get an alternate
The
jacket.
same one.
He gets it Monday through Thursday, and I get it Friday through Sunday.
There you go. It's a deal.
Must be a nice jacket if you won on the weekends.
Hey Matt, how's Planet Fitness going?
Who?
Planet Fitness?
Have you
20 cents down?
Yeah, it's there.
20
yeah,
cents
That's a deal
down.
that's running
Did you
to
sign
the
up?
9th. No.
You never
No.
signed
taking
up.
advantage
Never
of it
made
yet?
it. Nope.
Why not?
I passed it every day on my way to work. I was like, that could be me.
That could be me.
But this is
But
who
here
I am.
So my work is connected to a Planet Fitness, and it's the worst time of year. January, February, the parking lot is just packed.
Mm-hmm.
Then March hits and get into summertime, and
They
it
still doing Pizza
clears up.
Tuesdays?
No, I don't think they do that anymore.
Mm.
Pizza
I don't know.
Tuesdays?
They used to give out pizza while you worked out.
Why?
It's Planet Fitness.
Why?
I don't.
It's Planet Fitness.
That
That's
was
what I
like
watching.
actually a thing.
Yeah, they used to get. You used to walk
Yeah.
out and they would have a bunch of pizza boxes.
So
Grab a
yeah,
slice.
Planet Fitness has their own set of rules. You can't carry around a jug of water. You can't make loud noises.
They'll ring the hunk alarm.
Yeah, they'll ring the alarm on you. You can't stare at yourself in the mirror for too long. That kind of stuff.
What?
It's a judgment-free zone.
Judgment free. Yeah, that's their thing.
That's bullshit.
That's their thing. Yeah.
Even I'm fat and I still judge people at the gym.
Yeah. Well, you can't go to Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness is good people
Well, I
watching.
don't do it out loud. Do it in my head.
Yeah, I'm the
So
guy
if
in
you're
the corner.
staring
Like,
too hard, they're gonna ring that hunk alarm.
I'm the guy in the corner. It's like, huh, look at this guy.
Honestly, I'll feel bad though because I'll lift like 20 pounders or something, and then this big jack guy come over and lift like 100 pounders, and I'm like, all right, guy.
Just put them down, and slowly walk away.
Yeah,
That's when
Yeah,
you're
I'll
like,
go over
all right,
here.
I like to cancel my membership and just get on home.
I'm like, all right. Look at my girlfriend, like, come on, we're leaving.
Not letting this guy steal my girl. Jeez.
So we
Oh,
talked
New
about
Year's.
new decade. You guys got any decade predictions? Anything you think that's gonna happen this decade?
I got a couple here if you like to hear them.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I would love to hear.
All
them.
right, so my first prediction is World War III will happen. And that's not a prediction, that's the truth because I watched a time traveling video. Doesn't make sense. I can't wait to find out.
Still prediction.
Second one I got here is, I think, a pretty predictable one at this point. Sports gambling and recreational marijuana will be legal in the state of Ohio this decade.
I would agree
think
with that.
Yeah, that's.
I'll take it
guarantee.
one step further and probably say United
Nationally,
States.
yeah.
I
I
don't
agree.
know. Just
You have
I-
10 years.
By the next decade,
Yeah.
I think so. If
Yeah.
marijuana is still illegal in 10 years,
I'd be surprised.
that's an issue.
yeah. And then my third one, and this one I think is just the best, most likely to happen. Browns will still be a dumpster fire.
Nope, that's the exact opposite of my predictions. Browns win a minimum of 2 Super Bowls in the next 10 years.
Come on.
Get the one first.
It's my prediction.
So one of my predictions is, I think, have you guys ever seen the movie Smart House?
A long
Disney
time
movie?
ago when I was a kid.
I think by like 30, that's going to be damn near real. Because we already got, like Google Home and all that, the Nest, you got the Ring doorbell. You can like sit in your living room and pretty much control anything in your house. So I think, why not make an AI that's a hot girl that makes, everything happen at your house?
What's an AI?
Artificial
Artificial
intelligence. Which leads me right into my next prediction that robots will take over the world by 2030.
No, we got at least till 2040.
No, I don't think they're going to take over, but I think they're going to be way more like prevalent than they are now.
Yeah, there's going to be...
In what, in Sacramento, not to change subject, they have a police officer robot that patrols a park.
Terrible idea.
That doesn't make any sense.
He rolled up on a fight a couple weeks ago and did nothing.
Yeah, probably just watched.
Yeah. He's also rolled himself into the pond once or twice. So. What? He's doing well. Robots, I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, I'm not...
What are those little robots, the vacuums, Roomba?
I do have one of those, and they are dumber than...
Yeah, I saw one that went through a pile of dog crap.
Yeah.
You'd have to just put it in the trash. You'd have just... There's no cleaning that.
You can't clean a vacuum
Well,
cleaner.
it
There's no coming
spread
back from
all over her house, too.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
It kept going.
If you clean the vacuum
Nice.
cleaner,
you're the vacuum
you're
cleaner.
the vacuum cleaner.
Da-da-da-da.
You ever heard that one before?
That's a good
You
one.
never heard that
No.
before?
I like it. They did.
That's an old
Roomba
one.
did send her a new vacuum, though.
Oh, that's good. Because those things cost a couple $100, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
For
you make
a-
100,000 a year, so...
They're definitely not the cheapest thing on the shelf.
For
I'll
a
tell you
good
that.
one, you're spending about over $500.
Yeah, no.
Is that what you paid
I'll sweep
No.
my floor.
I have the basic model.
at your brand new house? $1 million house
No.
with 2 ponds?
I also predict that global warming is going to kick into high
Ramp up
gear.
a couple notches. Yeah, that's a worry.
California will probably fall off.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
I don't think they're gonna fall off. I think they're gonna. The water just keeps coming.
That's what they say
closer
about
and
Florida,
closer.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna
Take Florida, leave
They got it from
California.
both sides. Florida's
they're
just gonna
screwed.
close up.
I would have so much anxiety living in Florida, surrounded by water on 3 sides.
Yeah,
I would just
Not
be
for
scared
me.
to open up the news and see what the headline is that day. Because you
get
never know.
You got the hurricanes,
It's not that bad.
Alligators.
Hurricanes are fun.
The Florida men.
the Florida
you guys
guys.
remember
yeah.
like a year or so ago that like thing that went around? It said go on Google, type in Florida man and your birthday and see what came up.
Yeah, mine was super outrageous. I don't remember what
I can't remember what they were. We talked about it on the show back
Yeah,
then.
we
But
did.
Mine was somebody got arrested in road rage incident for swinging a sword.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't born yet. It
It was a
just on my
Sunday
birthday.
after a Bengals game.
I was like, wow, what a day to be bored.
Oh, you mean like your actual birth
Yeah.
date,
yeah.
Yeah.
like 1998?
it's gonna be a wild decade, though. There's gonna be some crazy stuff that happened this decade. I feel like. I mean, with Jordan mentioned the wars, the global warming, the technology.
We
There's
have
gonna be
such a
some
positive
crazy
outlook.
Our lifetime is going to be some of the craziest shit to ever happen.
Oh yeah, by far, it already is.
Yeah.
I mean, it already is with social media, the internet, and everything. It's already unlike any other.
How could it get any better, though?
Any better?
Better?
I don't think it could get any better.
I don't think
I
we're
think
trending
anything
better
is
right
getting
now, Matt.
better.
I don't think anything is trending better right now, unfortunately.
I can see it getting worse.
I just
hope the
meant
Browns
with
are
like
getting better.
It
technology.
gets worse
and-
before it gets better.
Yeah, technology, it's like hit its peak. Like, there's some stuff that, maybe. I just feel like with
how
technology.
could the next iPhone improve, really?
Let's be optimistic for
okay,
a second
not
here.
the iPhone.
Optimistically, we could hope for this new technology transforms to the elimination of global warming, right? That'd be good, right?
Sure.
Sure,
Eliminate
hope
global
so.
warming.
The way I look
find out
at
a
it-
cure for cancer over the next 10 years. I mean, that's the kind of stuff we should be predicting. But unfortunately, the world we live in, we don't.
What's
We
it
gotta
called?
worry about what Trump
What's it called
tweets.
when you live forever?
Immortal.
Eternity.
Immortal, yes. The way I see it with technology, the only way it gets better is if it makes humans immortal.
Is that better, though?
Yes.
No.
Well, kind of, because I'm going to talk about a Black Mirror episode where they upload your soul, basically, your mind, into a computer. And you can live and go back and, through any decade, basically. Go back and live to whatever you want. And it's like an online game, but it's, real, pretty much.
I don't know.
See,
It's
I
terrifying.
don't know if that's for me. I mean,
So
Death
you would
is
rather
what
I
you
just
want to
die?
live forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to live my life to the fullest,
death is
Well,
what
yeah,
gives life
but I
meaning.
don't want to.
I don't think that's accurate.
By live forever, do you mean like I'm going to be 99 plus years old and be old and cripply
Maybe
and
we
not be
could,
able to walk? or
medically, we could have advancements to where you don't die.
am I still going to be physically able though?
That's up
Yes,
to you.
I mean, yes.
Or am I
in
gonna
that
be-
sense, yes. But what I meant at first was you upload your brain into a computer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Would you do that if you had the option?
I mean,
I
sure.
don't
Right now, my plan is to be frozen and brought back to life in the future when they figure it out. So I mean, that works too.
So you want to be Captain Rogers?
Walt
Well,
Disney.
Walt Disney. Yeah,
Walt
that's
Disney.
where I got the idea.
He's frozen.
From. Yeah, he's
That's what
frozen
they
right
say.
now. That's what they say at least. Yeah, he's frozen. He's frozen right now somewhere.
That's hysterical.
You didn't see him? He's on display at Disney World.
He's in my
I'm
freezer.
just kidding. But
He's in your freezer.
all right, moving on.
Jesus.
Connor, you got some trivia for us this week?
I got a little bit
True or
of
false?
true or false. I have 10 questions.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Literally as random as could possibly be.
Okay. I
There's
like it.
no rhyme or reason in any of them. Number 1. The boiling point of water is 221 degrees.
False.
False.
True.
Come on,
I don't have
Dad.
no idea.
It is false, so Matt gets that point. As he said, do you want to do by who answers first?
Or who
answers
it correctly?
Whoever gets it right.
Yeah,
so
we'll
we'll
do
give
it.
that to
So me
Matt.
and Jordan.
Okay, well, hold on. Are you keeping score?
Yeah, I got score. Yeah.
I bet.
Cool.
Number 2. The largest planet in the solar system is Neptune.
False.
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 Cool.
Number 3. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have 3 children.
True.
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 Do you have the correct answer to these?
Yeah, the opposite
Was
of
Saturn
what they
on
are.
The opposite what the answer is. Oh, like you want to know what the biggest planet is?
Yeah.
It's Saturn.
Saturn.
All right. So that makes the score. Matt 3, Jordan 2, myself. No, Matt and Jordan both have 3
I was
actually. I
about
have
to
2.
say, don't count me out yet.
Africa is the largest continent.
That is
False.
false.
True.
False.
All right. So that
It's
gives me 3.
Antarctica, right?
Jordan takes the lead at 4. Me and Matt tied at 3.
All right. Number 5. There are 88 keys on a keyboard.
1,
What?
2, 3, 4.
No,
5,
no,
6,
you can't do that.
48?
No,
false.
a keyboard as in a piano.
Oh.
Does that include the black keys too?
Yes.
Well,
True.
88 to be exact, huh? I feel like you could make that up. I'll go true.
I'm gonna go true just because I can't fail going false.
All right, well, it's true.
Yes, I got the lead.
Number 6. Michael left the office in season 6.
Oh,
False.
I'm on season 6 right now on my rewatch. He's still in it.
Well, it
False.
would be at the end.
At the end, right? I'm going to go true. I feel like they did 2 seasons after he left. That's true.
Okay. Well, it's false.
yes.
Just season 7.
Season 7.
How many seasons are there?
Did Jordan give it? Did you give an
10,
answer?
9.
Yeah, I said true.
There's 9 seasons.
So
yeah.
say there's more.
So
than
Jordan
just-
got that wrong.
Jordan's.
No,
Jordan,
I got it right.
You just said he said true and it was false.
Oh, I said false. No, I said. What did you say? Because I said the opposite of what you said.
I said true.
And then I said false. Let's rewind this.
He
and
just
double check.
asked you what you said and you said true.
No, I'm pretty sure.
We'll chalk it up as a wash.
Because I remembered too today because he was watching it. He said he was on season 6, and I remember it was specifically Jim and Pam's wedding episode. So
Yep.
there's no way he was off that. So I said false because of that.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank
All
you.
right.
We can rewind it and find out. I'm
6
sorry
points,
to go.
Jordan. 4 points, Matt and myself. How many questions you got left?
4.
Okay.
Birds cannot fly backwards.
That's true.
I've never seen one fly backwards. So true.
True.
It's false.
What?
Birds can fly backwards.
Damn it.
What? Do they beep when they back up?
Yep.
Beep.
Quack,
Tweet,
quack.
tweet, 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 tweet.
The Earth spins around its axis once a year.
True.
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 False. It spins around the moon once a year. Or the sun. The sun. Not the moon.
We're terrible. I'm about to just start going opposite of what Jordan says because there's only 2 questions left and I'm down by 2.
The Titanic sank in 1914.
False.
False.
True.
False.
It was in the 1800s, wasn't
I was
it?
just
No,
going.
it was
I might put
1913.
No.
I
That's
thought it
a-
was 1911.
Last one. A sneeze can exceed 100 miles per
True.
hour.
Oh, that's true. I feel like it goes pretty
True,
quick. Yeah. So Matt wins. Jordan wins.
Nah, Matt wins.
8 points for Jordan, 6 for Matt, 5 for myself. Congratulations. This is the first time Jordan's ever won on the show. Anything.
Yeah!
I like to thank the Academy. I'm just kidding.
Perfect attendance really worked
Yeah.
out for you there, Jordan.
Hey, there's
job.
only one thing you can say about me. I'll show up.
What's the Academy?
You won't do
No,
shit,
who
but he'll
knows?
show
It's
up.
like what people say when they get their Oscars. I like to thank the Academy.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't watch
watch
those
the
You
Oscars.
are so pop culture, man.
You were so pop culture, Matt.
I don't know what that means either.
Thank you. Like, thank the Academy.
All right, let's
You
do
didn't
one
say
of
that
our...
when you graduated? I'd like to thank the police academy for making me the man I am today.
I didn't give a speech, no.
Oh, okay.
He was like, just
They
give
didn't
me
let
my
me talk.
certificate and let me get to work.
I think this next segment's got to be a fan favorite out there, right? It's Ranger time.
It's a good one, too.
Personally,
Ranger
I
time.
can't stand it.
Not your favorite segment?
Probably least.
That hurts. That's why I would take you to jail.
Thank you.
So,
After he sent him that text message. Dick.
I'm too pretty to be in jail.
those are the ones that do the best.
I don't shower, so
Call
I'm
Who's
yourself-
a criminal's favorite?
Prison Connor.
good. Prison Connor.
Would
So
you make... Go ahead.
Just thinking about
Go
that.
ahead, man.
This is, I don't know why I haven't told this story on here yet, but I'm going to go back to Father's Day.
Oh, God.
And at work, if you don't know, I oversee.
They made you work on Father's Day.
It was a few days before Father's Day.
Okay.
So, but I oversee the.
So not Father's Day.
Can you sit there and be
Sorry.
quiet?
This is
Ranger time,
not Connor
Connor.
time.
Yeah. And you asked me 100 questions.
Save your questions for the end.
So I oversee the Wentwoods campground in Cincinnati,
Mhm.
and I got dispatched for a domestic involving a male and a female. So I pull in. It's just a female there holding a dog. The male's gone. I said, I need you to come talk to me, man. What happened? I ain't talking to you. So she goes up to get in this semi. They're camping in a semi. I don't.
Like
great
with
folks.
the truck part
Nope,
and
just
everything?
the semi.
Just the semi.
Yeah.
They actually
Semi-
have some pretty nice sleeper cabins, but
So I tell her she needs to get out. And she's like, I ain't getting out of this damn truck without my dog. I said, ma'am, you're not bringing the dog out. You need to come out of the truck. Long story short, I end up throwing the dog out of the truck because she threw it at me and having to drag her out of the truck. I
So
think
you were the domestic violence.
at that point, I guess so.
obsessed.
So we end up cuffing her, and I think you guys may remember the video I sent where she was kicking the back of my car and screaming and yelling
I
and,
do remember that.
and telling me I'm a piece of shit and my father's going to be real proud of me and all this. Well, on the way to jail, this lady just chirped the whole way. And she's like, I bet you fucked my boyfriend in the ass. The whole way.
Don't just skip over that like you didn't just say that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, she
Is
said it
this
like
the
100
first
times.
time you've been accused of this? Or?
She said, that's why you locking up a hard-working woman, because you're sleeping with my boyfriend, and you hurt my damn dog.
Was she in question of her boyfriend's sexuality?
I don't
or-
know. She just met
that's
this
what
guy.
Seems like he
started
goes
everything.
deeper than just like you being there. But
She told me I should be real proud of myself
were
for,
you?
So
for arresting
here's
a
what I'm coming away
hard-working
from
woman.
this. They were
Oh,
they were
man.
into a domestic dispute. The reason that the cops were called, they were getting physically involved because the boyfriend was wanting to break it off because he was letting her know that he wanted to swing the other way.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like that.
Well,
so
she
that's what
hit him with a
caused-
shovel.
Wow.
So, you know,
That's why we got called.
poor guy just wanted to
He
be
never
gay.
That
came
was
back,
the
though.
second shovel incident in
he
Ohio.
never dated a woman again.
A woman.
A
We'll never
woman.
know. We'll never know.
You know what?
Yeah, is she still in jail?
No, I remember this because I just had court on her on Tuesday.
Oh,
You
and
just
she
now
was-
had court?
Yeah. It
Our
takes a
justice
You guys
while.
move
system
slow.
is just-
She was all charges thrown out.
what?
Her boyfriend blew the judge.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Do you have a?
Oh, what?
Do you know that for a fact?
No, I was just guessing. Why else would all charges has been dropped?
Yeah, like
It's because it's Hamilton County. Welcome to Hamilton County.
Hmm.
You can get away with murder down there.
Mm.
does she basically
Now
blame
we
it
know.
on you or
What?
So you're telling me is she basically told you that you effed her boyfriend, hit her ex-boyfriend with the shovel, and she walked no charges at all?
Yep. She had no record in Hamilton County because she lives in Maine or something.
Well, she's just a hard-working woman.
Hard working.
They're probably
woman.
like,
Hard-working
Just
woman.
get out of here. Just
They
get back
said
to Maine.
due to your lack of criminal history and you living out of state, we don't see any means to put you in
So if you're
jail.
gonna commit a crime, go to
They
another
dropped all
state.
charges.
You'll be fine.
I walked out
That's
like,
terrible advice.
yeah. I'll share a little bit of audio I have with you guys.
Look forward to it.
I can't wait.
And that was
From the car ride?
Yeah.
Bet.
Bet.
Oh,
Bet.
Bet $10.
bet.
All right.
Rangers out.
Oh, Lord.
I do look forward to that audio, though.
I can't wait.
All right, let's get into it here. We're going to talk about some NFL action. The playoffs continue. There's 8 teams left. Only one team's going to win it all. You got 4 new matchups this week. You got the Vikings at the Niners, Titans at Ravens, Texans at Chiefs, and your final game, Seahawks at Packers. Connor, who you got this week?
I have the Vikings plus 7.5 against the Niners. I think the Niners. Well, actually, I don't know. I could see the Vikings pulling it out. Honestly,
Who knows?
You're
honestly?
taking the Vikings plus the 7?
yes.
Okay.
I have Titans plus 9.5. That game is going to be horrible weather, run heavy, which the Ravens are a run heavy team.
Yeah.
But it's a playoff
Both
game.
teams are.
It'll be close.
Derrick Henry is a running heavy guy.
Yes, he is. Houston plus 9.5. I think the Chiefs definitely win that game, but I don't know if they win by that many points. And then I'm going to take Green Bay minus 4 against Seattle.
No, I
Good
hate it.
picks.
We
Thank you,
definitely
Matt.
we're blessed last weekend with some good football.
Great
All
football.
4 games went down to the final 2 minutes. Loved it.
That was spectacular football in its finest.
Jordan, who's your locks? Who you got?
All right. So before I do this, we're picking like the spread still. We're not
Against the
just picking-
spread, yep.
Okay, because that changes like how I pick everything.
Mm-hmm.
So first game, you got San Francisco at home. They're minus 7. Lock it in. They've been good all year. I mean, they stopped Seattle on the 1-yard line in the final game to lock everything in. Number 1 seed bye. Vikings looked good against New Orleans. I think New Orleans just having a bad day. Vikings are having a good day. San Francisco's about to ruin everyone's dreams in Minnesota. Lock that in. For the night game, Baltimore, I got him at 9.5, minus 9.5. Lamar Jackson, he's MVP. Him and Mark Ingram, like Connor said, weather's going to be a factor. And all Titans are good. Derrick Henry's the force, but I think that Baltimore's defense, they figure out a way to stop Derrick Henry, get it done, win by 10. For the Sunday games, I got actually Houston plus 9.5 in Kansas City. I don't think Houston wins the game. I just think there's no way that Kansas City wins by 10 at home. I'm not a big fan of Patrick Mahomes this year. Houston's looking hot after that comeback. Sometimes the best wins are the ones you come back from. They're feeling it. Houston plus 9.5. And then that's not my first bold strategy here. My last game here, Seattle plus 4 at Green Bay. Bold strategy. Nothing against Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur. I think I said his name right. I probably
Matt.
didn't.
Yep.
But Russell Wilson's been playing hot all year. I think this is just – I really want to see another San Francisco-Seattle matchup. I feel like that'd be great. So I'm locking in Seattle at plus 4. They're going to get it done in Lambeau Field.
I will say I was 3-1 last week. I don't know about you guys.
I went 2-2.
Where'd I go?
I don't know.
0-4.
I think I went 4-0.
Sure.
4-0
Doesn't-
sounds
does
about
not
right.
sound likely.
No fact checking there.
So I as well have the Niners minus the 7. I think the Niners coming off the bye. I think they're the better team, better defense. Vikings. I don't think they should have won last week. I think it was pass interference, but whatever.
I
Get
agree.
out of here.
I don't know if you call that in that situation though. But
Last
they
year's-
they
I
owe
think because
New
it's the
Orleans
Saints,
Yeah,
you gotta
you
call
owe
it. That's
them,
why you
dude.
call it, because it's
3
New
years in a
Orleans.
row now.
3 years in a row that they lose on the final play in the playoffs. 2 out of the 3 have been against the Vikings. It's insane. I take the Niners minus the 7. I think they win by at least 10. Titans at Ravens. I got the Titans. I think it's going to be a
Let's go.
run-heavy game. I think the Ravens win by close to that 10, somewhere in the 8 range. But it's going to be a run-heavy game. A lot of running on both sides. Who's got the better defense? We're going to find out. Low scoring, I think. Low scoring.
I think so too.
Texans at Chiefs on your Sunday slate. I've got Chiefs minus the 10. I think it's finally time for the Chiefs to figure it out and get to the Super Bowl. They get to the playoffs every year. Andy Reid always gets to the playoffs. I think this is the year they finally make it to the Super Bowl. So minus 10, I'll take it. Texans, I think they played the Bills last week. It was a close game. It literally was anybody's game last week. Seahawks at Packers. I got the Packers minus 4 coming off the bye. Seattle played Josh McCown, a 40-year-old quarterback, and won by 8 on the road. So they stay on the road, continue their travel. They've traveled all year. At Lambeau, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be ugly. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think Packers win somewhere right at that 4-point range. I got Packers and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Matt, who you got?
So I'll start with the Vikings over San Francisco against the spread. I think the Vikings are hot, and they're going to continue to roll.
Really?
My next one, I don't think the Titans are going to win, but I'm going to take them with the spread.
That's
I
smart.
just the 10-point difference there.
Yeah,
is
too many
kinda
points.
Big, yeah. Texas, Kansas City. I'm going with Houston.
Really?
I'm not a fan of Kansas City either.
Thank you.
I don't
From the
know.
AFC, besides the Titans, I don't think the Titans make it to the Super Bowl. So Kansas City is my favorite.
I mean, I'm nothing
I'd like to
against.
see Texans.
Texans?
Yeah.
I did not want to watch the
I hate
Texans
the
in the
Texans,
Super
but
Bowl.
Yeah,
I feel
me
like they're just
either.
hot right
And then
now.
Seahawks over the Packers
Are
I
those-
like it.
You just picked those straight up or against the spread?
against the spread. All against the spread.
Okay.
I like it.
You just seemed very confident. I wasn't sure.
I'm super confident in everything I do.
So Super Bowl predictions then, since a lot of us had
I
the
agree with
Saints
you.
last week.
Yeah.
I tweeted it this week that I think it's going to be Chiefs Packers.
Chiefs Packers. I
win.
think that sets up for a huge ratings game as well.
I think
Yep.
it's Texans.
How many,
Seahawks.
How many times do you think we'll see that commercial with Mahomes and
That's hilarious.
Aaron Rodgers
You're right.
and-
That'll be
in
hilarious.
that Super Bowl?
I look forward to that.
That'd be a good Super Bowl.
Who was your prediction, man?
Texans. Who did I say?
You're wrong.
Packers, Niners,
Yeah,
You're just wrong.
Seattle.
Seattle, and
Yeah.
the Texans. God, I
I
hope not.
hope not.
Gosh, please no.
It could be worse than last year.
You know the worst case, honestly, the worst case would be Vikings Titans. I know Connor, you like the Titans, but
yeah.
I like the
Vikings
though,
Titans would
so-
just set up for a terrible ratings. in
I
the
wouldn't
Super
hate
Bowl.
it. I wouldn't hate it. I'd be really thrilled to watch that Super Bowl
Nah, I'd
because it'd just be like a Super Bowl. Like,
Be a shit
who's
show.
gonna win this? Like, we don't know. My Super Bowl prediction. I'm gonna go back to what I said at the beginning before I picked the Saints, San Fran, and Baltimore. Maybe Seattle can beat San Fran in the championship game, but
I don't see
I-
Seattle getting past the Packers.
just I don't know.
You
They
know,
can go either way.
One of the main reasons I think it's going to be the Chiefs and the, who did I say? Green Bay. Because it's the 100th year of the NFL, and the very first Super Bowl was Chiefs.
So you're backed on this rig.
Yeah.
Who won that
NFL
Super Bowl?
being rigged.
No idea.
Packers
Packers.
won the first 2 Super Bowls.
That's why the
Really?
trophy's
One
named
and
after
two.
their coach.
Mm.
The Lombardi.
The Lombardi.
Give me one more quick prediction. We'll make it quick. LSU Clemson on Monday.
LSU by a million.
Clemson by a million.
Ooh.
LSU, lock it in.
I'm so torn. I think LSU is the better team. I think they will win. I think they should win, but something about Clemson, they've won over
Nope.
24 straight games.
The refs.
Not this one.
Dabo Sweeney, Trevor Lawrence, for some reason they find ways to win these games against
7
Alabama,
touchdowns in the
against
first
Ohio
half.
State last week. They had no business winning that game, and I think they have no
I
business
mean, the
winning this
refs
game.
helped out quite a
But
bit.
I think they will win the game. For some reason, I just have that feeling Clemson's going to win. I don't know.
Does Clemson have 7 touchdowns in the first half of a playoff game? No.
Joe Burrow is going to have the
Burrow
greatest
does.
run of all time. He's going to win the Heisman, which he already did. He's going to win a national championship, which he will do Monday.
Mhm.
And then he's going to get drafted number 1 overall by the Cincinnati Bengals.
And
Be
his
one of the
tank will
first
career.
people to win a
Done.
Super Bowl in his first year. Lock it in. I'll take the odds on that plus $1 billion.
I'll bet you $100.
There's no way. I think the first few come true.
No,
but
we're
that's
going to
about it.
draft Tua. And I'm going
Please
to
don't
cry.
draft
Such
You
a
take that guy
Bengals
from
move.
Georgia.
There's a lot
that?
of
Drew from
Yeah.
Jake from?
Jake.
Jake
Is it
Fromm.
Jake? Whatever.
Jake, yeah.
Jake
Yeah,
from.
Jake
Jake.
from
I don't
Jason
want to.
State
Jake
Farm.
from State Farm.
Yep.
Yep, I saw that actually.
There's actually a lot of Bengals fans that don't want Joe Burrow, and I don't see why. They're like, let's trade back and get Jalen Hurts. I'm like, no, get out of here.
Jalen
No.
Hurts.
Why trade back? Just get who you want.
Yeah.
Because
Because
we need,
we could
like,
get other stuff, but I didn't watch the video, but it was Colin Coward. When it, like in the title, it said that Tua is a better prospect than Burrow.
If you
I
can
think
say
so go ahead and
healthy,
draft
if you
Joe
can say
Burrow.
healthy.
He's got the higher ceiling, I think, is the thing with Tua. But Tua has all the medical history with the bad knee, 2 bad knees,
Right.
2 bad ankles, a bad hip. I mean, he's only 22, 23 years
Yeah.
old, and he's got all
He's not
these
even
medical
in the
issues.
league
so-
and
yet.
Joe Burrow looks more NFL ready.
I agree.
I agree.
I think
but
Joe Burrow can come into a system,
people
an NFL
see
system, and
people see Tua as potential to Lamar, and Lamar is on top right now. So that's the comparison.
But like when you think of Joe Burrow, though, I think more like Peyton Manning and
Tom
too.
Brady, yeah,
Tom Brady.
That's the
Drew
comparison.
Brees a little bit in there.
Yeah,
Well,
I
more
I-
Drew
yeah.
Brees at Baker Mayfield than Joe Burrow, but
I agree. I mean, I don't disagree. I think Burrow could potentially have a great career. And I
Think
hope
about
he
that
does.
though. If he does come to Cincinnati, our division has 3 Heisman winners as quarterback.
Yeah, and who knows?
And
what
a
the
Super
Steelers
Bowl
are gonna-
champion.
Who's that?
Well,
Aaron
if
Roethlisberger.
He won't be
he
in
comes back,
Steelers.
we're gonna have 3 Heisman winners and a guy that blows duck calls on the off season.
Yeah.
Nah,
This is gonna
he
be-
will not be back in Pittsburgh next year.
What?
Who?
He'll be the
Duck.
starting quarterback next year.
Oh no! I
Anybody
think
but
Duck
Mason
will be
Rudolph,
released.
please.
yeah, he's done. This is gonna be a heck of a transition that we're about to pull off here. We're gonna go from NFL to The Bachelor.
No.
The Bachelor. So this is
Actually, kind of, prospects.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. You got your power rankings,
Yeah.
if you will. Once
You gotta do some scouting in there.
So if anybody's familiar with Mel Kiper, he's a huge personality on ESPN. He's always big when it comes to draft time, NFL, college ranking players and stuff like that. He does a segment on his show. He has a weekend show on Sunday mornings. And he does power rankings when it comes to The Bachelor with
All
the
30
females
of
in the show. So I don't know. I don't know how in depth he goes when it's this early in the show with 30 females. So it just started on Monday. There's 30 girls at stake. We've me, Connor, and Matt have watched the first.
I watched like 30 minutes. Of
Yeah,
the
so
first
I
one.
watched the first half. It's 3
It was
hours
like,
long,
yeah,
so I'm
3
still
hours.
trying to get through it. But this guy Peter, he's got 30 girls.
Peter the pilot.
Peter the pilot.
Peter the pilot. PP.
30 girls that want to get at him. You know.
What a guy.
All these girls really like him, or are they just there to be on the show?
So he was on The Bachelorette last season. He was
Was
one
he?
of the guys competing for The Bachelorette. He finished third.
So
he
close.
was a fan favorite. A lot of the girls thought that he should have won. Or, well, a lot of the fans thought that he should have won. So they figured he'd get a lot of ratings if he was the next Bachelor. So he is
That's
the
how they
next
always
Bachelor. He
do
got
it,
his
I
heart
think.
broken.
I was
pretty-
like, isn't
pretty
it
bad.
always somebody who's
Yeah.
already been on something?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I'm not
always
that
somebody
into
from
it.
the
Yeah.
previous season.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seem to know a lot.
So like
I didn't know that.
next year will be one of the girls that are on
Okay.
this.
That's a good idea. But anyways, so we're gonna do a little short segment, I think, from here on out if we can all continue watching it. It's crazy.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
30 girls for one guy. My thing was I asked my wife today, we were watching it, and what if you get in there and you're one of 30 and you don't like
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if you just don't like this guy? You just
Well,
stick
they're all
around?
in love with him the first day.
I know. That's what it's so like.
But what if you get on and you decide like he's not for me and you want to get out?
then
just
you
leave?
just-
Peace.
Peace. Yeah.
Or just
Send
do
you
everything in your
deuces.
power to get out.
Yeah.
Not get a
or you
rose.
stick around for the fame and the money.
Yeah, or you try to make it to top 3 and then maybe you can be the Bachelorette for next season.
Well, didn't you hear
Yeah.
what happened with the winner last year?
They broke up or something.
Well, he
yeah.
had a girlfriend at
Yeah,
home.
that's right. I did.
yeah, I did hear
Yeah,
about
so they ended up, so the Bachelorette from last year, I believe her name's Hannah. She's got nothing. She's got no.
She's
she didn't
single
find
then?
love.
She's
I
popping
think
back
so,
on
yeah.
this season trying to get.
Yeah, she did.
Really?
that. So out of 30 dudes, she didn't like any of them.
She did. She picked a winner,
I
but
know.
then it came out that he had a
a
girlfriend, so they broke up.
Yeah, so out of the 29
Well, then
other guys,
she started dating the second place person. That didn't work out. Now she wants Peter.
Who is
Now
now
she
the
wants
Bachelor?
If you carry on for the first
So
thing,
third
she's
place-
on there crying how
Ah.
much she loves Peter. And
Oh,
What a
really?
whore,
he
dude.
made a comment that, I'm nobody's third choice.
Wow.
Peter.
Good job, Peter.
Hey, that's easy to say though when you got 30 girls
Yeah.
in the other room
Yeah.
that want to be with you.
I wanna
So,
jump your
Yeah.
guns.
oh my god,
I like this
show
Peter
is
guy already.
crazy. It's so
A lot of
crazy.
drama.
No,
It
tons
sounds
of
about
drama.
right.
But once we get into it, maybe we'll start ranking our pecking order
Sure.
of females. That's Mel Kiper does.
Only Mel Kiper.
I saw this thing on Instagram that popped up the other day. I know you guys are a fan of this guy, the baby.
Yep.
He's a rapper.
He was in
baby?
jail.
So he was. Did you see what he got arrested
Fact.
for?
Battery charges.
So he got the baby. This is a quote. The baby has been arrested for allegedly robbing a concert promoter and pouring apple juice on him.
Yeah, I saw somebody like comment on that and say, "Dude, you're rich. Why are you trying to steal batteries?"
It's a good question.
The apple juice thing. Like, why?
It's all. There's
Did he
the
have
closest
apple
thing
juice?
he had. I love apple juice. If
And
I
he
had apple
poured
juice,
it on him.
yeah.
He
if
felt
I
the
was
need
mad.
to rob the guy and pour
Well, the
apple
guy
juice on
like
him.
didn't give him a lot of money that he was supposed to,
So he
for his
robbed
show.
him
basically.
and then said,
So the baby robbed him for all he had, which was like $80,
Good job.
and
Worth it.
yeah, now I'm sure he's out of jail by now.
He got
Oh,
out
yeah,
today,
I'm
I
sure.
think.
"He's been in this whole time." was like a week.
I
No,
think
I
I saw
doubt
some on Facebook that he just got released from jail. But he's also facing charges for an airport fight.
Why do I feel like
Too.
everybody always gets in fights at airports, rappers and stuff? Yeah, but celebrities, they just always get in fights at airports. It's weird. I guess when you have that kind of money, you're always traveling.
Just anger,
And,
I guess.
and
with
at the
long
airports,
flights
people
and
always like coming up to you. And
Tensions are
saying some
high.
ignorant
Everybody's
stuff.
on edge at airports.
That's why
I
you
guess.
fly
Yeah.
private.
Is that what you do?
Well, that's
You'd think
why.
he'd have his own jet by now.
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
baby.
$1
Who
million
who
house.
did the little baby dance? Was it Justin Tucker?
yeah, he looked bad doing it.
I
thought it
a
looked good.
look,
Baker,
no.
Odell, and Landry did that one game too.
They looked way better than
It's just weird. I don't get it.
Justin Tucker looked like a sheet of paper just out there in the wind.
Daggone
What is
shakers.
it?
Paper doesn't miss from
You just like
50
put
plus.
your hand up and kind of move. I don't know. I'm white. I can't really dance.
That's why Justin Tucker should have done it. He's white.
Whoa there.
Sorry.
Straight from Cody's
I've
mouth.
done it before. It's okay.
Do a white boy dance.
Right.
Do a white
What is
boy
the
dance.
white
These
boy
are-
dance? The cha-cha slide?
The cha-cha slide,
The
The
what's it
Carlton?
called?
the sprinkler,
the sprinkler, the drowning,
Head,
you know,
shoulders,
the,
knees, and
The shopping
toes.
cart.
the whoa. That's a white person.
That's
dance.
definitely a white boy move.
The
right
whoa.
there.
Can you do it for us real quick?
Got it. That's a beautiful clip right there.
Oh, jeez.
All right, that's all we got for you today, guys. Next week, we're going to do a little XFL. We're going to prep you guys for the upcoming XFL season. We're going to pick our
The
XFL
rules are
teams.
obnoxious.
We're going to
Yeah.
go over the rules. They're weird. They're crazy.
We're going to tweet them out. I'm going to tweet them out at least before
They're
our next
very
show.
different. So, yeah, we look forward to that. As soon as the NFL ends, bam, XFL begins. So we're going to cover that. Like I said, last week we're going to do chicken wing reviews.
Chicken rings.
Maybe we'll make that happen this week. And like I
Yeah,
said,
a lot of
giveaway.
off-time.
Giveaway coming soon. Once we hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, we're going to give away an Amazon Fire Stick. You can watch all the TV your little heart could desire.
There you go.
TV not included.
TV not included in that one. Yeah, maybe that's
That's
a
up to you at
different
that
giveaway
point.
in the future. But that's all we got. We appreciate you guys listening to the show. Follow the show at Cavemen Media. Follow Connor at Real Connor Gray, at Matt the Ranger, at Jordan Leeson, at Sports Ohio. We appreciate you and have a great weekend.